Hi everybody, welcome to another podcast of Span Floors with Mr. Satinder. So, how are you today, sir?
Very well. How about you?
Good, doing great. Shall we start?
Sure.
So, when a client overrules the designer, and insists on a floor you know is wrong for the space for sure, whose side do you take and how do you handle it?
Okay, it's a tricky situation. So, generally, my thought is that nobody would want to, consciously create a problem. For example, if I'm a client, I'm making a house, right? Why would I say, "Yeah, ye kharab hai?" Unless and until there's a trust issue or some other thing. Designers generally are very well respected, and they're trusted a lot by their clients because it's like it's a pura trusty unpe. Client is spending a lot of money in building a house. When you're talking about homes today, and we're talking about clients which are like right at the top, so it's a lot of money that is being spent. So then what we've seen invariably, our clients are who are like really top of their professions, whatever they are, jahan pe bhi hai. That means they're generally quite busy with whatever they're doing in life. They're at the top, they're busy, they need to handle those businesses. Side by side, they have also decided to build, right?
True.
And then they hire a professional, somebody they can trust. Right? So the designer's role becomes even more important over there. So generally, clients would not overrule per se.
So, they would go with the word of the designer.
Kind of, it's a more communication discussion. When they will also at times come to us, हमसे पूछते हैं वो कैसा है. So our general answer there is that design is the domain of the designer. We would not want to kind of interject there. We don't have the full symphony.
Yes.
It's just like the whole thing. The symphony, the orchestrator who's orchestrating the whole thing, he has the full picture. So then, it's a more, having good communication. सबसे आपस में बात करके, you come to a situation and then, you choose a material, and that's what most likely happens.
I think that's the way to go. So then what should a designer be matching to the floor first? Is it the furniture, the light, the stone, or the client's lifestyle?
Yeah, so again, it all comes back to कि client क्या चाह रहे हैं. So that is the first thing. So उनका ताज महल क्या है? Let's take an example, right?
Okay.
So discovering that, and then you put in materials which kind of forward that goal, that dream of the client.
Okay.
So it's the whole thing. You kind of start to put materials together. Okay, is it working with that or not?
Okay.
How do we change this, or इसको ऐसे tweak कर लेते हैं, ऐसे कर लेते हैं. So designers are very good at that. So they do every day.
That's great. So if a client walks in wanting character wood, knots like you spoke about, salvage grain, a story behind the material, but also wants warranties and predictable supply, so how do you advise the architect to manage that?
Yeah, so that's totally possible. It's not a question. If they want that look, and they want the product to perform, I think these are very legit demands, and it's not something which is contradictory कि एक चीज़ हो सकती है और दूसरी नहीं हो सकती है.
Okay.
So the aesthetic part is like completely different. So they can go for something very clean, something like in the middle, something very rustic, very expressive, a floor which is salvaged, that kind of a look or vibe they're going on. Combine that with the structure. When I say structure, like let's talk about engineered wood floors. They're made with joining multiple layers together. They are 100% real wood. What you see on top is real wood only. But the real wood is stuck onto another structure at the bottom, which is different, right? And these structures are different kinds. So these are the ones which will provide durability and practical aspect to the flooring itself. So in terms of look, you can have any look, and you can also have it be very durable and perform very nicely.
Okay, then how do you combine the practicality with aesthetics?
Yeah, so as I said, they're not contradictory.
Okay.
So you can have the kind of look that you want to achieve, and then we can work out, okay, this structure suits best for this. This kind of installation system works best for this. So they can be married together without fights.
Okay. So that's all from my side in terms of question. Is there anything that you would like to tell your viewers today?
So I personally think wood is a very expressive medium. I really love it. Not to say that other materials are not so great, all of them. So just life is about creativity. So जो आपको अच्छा लगता है वो कीजिए. जो whenever there is अगर आपकी wood floors facades के बारे में आपका कोई questions हैं, कोई ऐसी चीज़ है, we can help. We're always there.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your passion about woods, and I'm sure the viewers will also have gotten a lot of insights from you. Thank you so much for coming to the podcast.
Thank you so
See you
much.
in another one.
All right.